guys, this is the City of Dauntless Vampires, or Dampiers on IG. I am going to be doing a book review for Vampire Academy, and I want to start off with this is my first video, so I am sorry if I stutter. It's not nerves, it's me trying to figure out how to do these book reviews. I have been doing book reviews in the past, so I know what I'm doing, but I write them, so I don't speak them, and that's the problem with me. My words don't come out as fluently when I'm speaking. But the book that I'm doing is Vampire Academy, and I want to start off with it is exactly what it sounds like. It is about vampires living in a school together, but the cool thing is that they're not like your normal vampires. You have your Dampiers, who are half human, half vampires. So they have the vampire sight, vampire hearing, and they're very durable, and they're basically like vampire hunters. Rochelle Mead, the author, doesn't really say that out loud, but it is hinted and indicated that they are vampire hunters because that's what they're designed to do. And you have then the second vampire that you have in the academy is called the Morai. Now the Morai, they drink blood, but they can also eat human food as long as if they still feed off of a human. That's how they survive. But they also have the ability to weld five different elements of the earth. So you have fire, air, earth, water, and spirit, which is introduced towards the end of the book. But I'm not gonna say what it is exactly because that's part of the plot of the first book. Now, I'm not going to talk about the first book. I'm going to talk about the whole series and why you should read them. So Rose Hathaway is very reckless. She's the protagonist of the series, and she's very impulsive. She doesn't listen to people. She does what she thinks is right, which gets her in a lot of trouble throughout the whole series. And she's designed to protect her Morai friend, Lissa. Now, Lissa is very careful. She's one of the part of the royal families, and she's the last of her line. So she's very important to the world, and the fact that Rose Hathaway is going to be protecting her when they graduate kind of concerns the authority in their academy. Now, the book starts off as a scene of seeing Rose and Lissa on the run from the academy and the officials there. Now, you don't understand why they're running. You're kind of thrown into that situation, but as the story goes on, you find out why. Now, the first book, some of you who have read it, you know what I'm going to be talking about. It's terrible. I hated the first book, and I don't hate books easily. It has to take a lot to make me hate something like that, and this book was very, for lack of a better word, it wasn't written in a way that most people would have appreciated. As a writer myself, I know how difficult it is to start a first book and to hopefully make it a success like Divergent. But this one, the reason why it started off so terribly is because it's a coming-of-age story, which means that you take a character and they have all these flaws. They don't know where they're going in life. They don't know who they are as a person. They just know where they are at the moment and their goal to get to a certain point in their future. And so you have to watch them grow and watch them experience all these things and kind of just grow from those different experiences. And that's what this book is, and that's why I love it so much. The whole series is because it is a coming-of-age story. Now, Rose Hathaway is she's very impulsive, like I said, and the first book, I didn't like it at all, and I thought, it was this terrible book, and I wasn't going to read it anymore, but I kept going to Barnes & Noble and seeing the second book, Frostbite, and I was just like, alright, I'll give it a second chance, and that was the best thing I could have done for this series is pick up the second book. Now, the first book, you're like most people I've recommended it to, they always tell me, Shelby, why are you recommending this terrible series to me? What's wrong with you? I'm supposed to trust you with books, and I tell them, just read the second book. Just get through the second book, or not even get through the second book, just read like the first few chapters and you will fall in love with it. And it's true, you will fall in love with Vampire Academy. It's something that you have to warm up to. The reason why I like Vampire Academy is not because of the plot, not because of the characters, not because of all the different ways the characters develop, like I said, because it's the coming of age story. It is because of Rose Hathaway. She is so reckless and impulsive, and the way she deals with things is just, it's out of this world. It's like something you wouldn't expect, normally. And she is like my favorite heroine. She is badass. She is the definition of badass, and that's a lot to say. Well, the reason why I like her is a lot to say because, like I told you guys, I have 300 books in my room, and to have all those books and to go through all those stories and all those characters and pick her as my number one, that's saying something. And I'm a very critical writer and reader, so I know when a character is good and not. And Rose Hathaway makes this series good. So this is the first book, and it's, like I said, you have to get through it, and then once you read the second one, you're going to be leaving me comments in this video saying thank you for the recommendation because I love her. And it's true. It's something that you have to warm up to, and it's something that you'll have to get used to, but at the end of the day, it's going to be something that you're going to thank me for, and it's going to be one of your favorite series. I'm going to keep this video short because I'm still sick from a few days ago, so I am going to be doing a contest for, a giveaway for my IG followers. Those of you who know, it will be sometime next week. I'm going to try and do videos every Friday now because I have Thursday through Sunday off from school, and Fridays are usually free for me, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I hope that you guys did like this video. Just know that Vampire Academy is one of my favorite series, and that it will be something that you will love. And it's not like Twilight. it's not sparkly vampires and venom changes you into a vampire and all that ridiculous things. Like, it's just, I love Twilight. Okay, I was a Twihard, yes, but it's a long story, but Vampire Academy is nothing like that. You will find out that Rose Hathaway is not Bella Swan. She's not helpless. Where you have the character from from the beginning where they're just like, oh, I don't know what to do, save me, I'm clueless about everything in this new world. And Rose Hathaway's not like that because she knows her world. She knows where her place is in life. She knows what she's going to be doing. So you have all that put to the side, like where Clary Frey was thrown into this world and she's completely helpless and she does things impulsively because she thinks it's right. Rose Hathaway knows things that she does is right. So that's what I like about her. Oh, another third vampire I forgot to mention. Well, it's my first video, so please give me a break. But the third vampire is called Strigoi, and that's what Rose protects. That's what Dhampirs protect Morai from, is the Strigoi, and they're your normal vampires, the ones who burn in the sunlight, who can't cross running water, who flinch at crucifixes and stuff like that. So there are real vampires in here, and they are existent. I don't like stories where they change the mythical or the old myths of vampires or just any like mythical creature like that, because it was created once and it shouldn't be tampered with a second time for me. But this one has real vampires in it, and then it has an additional kind of side vampire to it, and so it's kind of interesting for me. So like I said, you have to read it. Rose Hathaway is the one that makes this story good. Since it's a coming-of-age story, she will get better, the story will get better, and I swear, the only time I ever put the series down was when I was crying my eyes out, or when I tried to throw it against the wall because I was so angry. There is one love interest in the story, but he's like a side. He's not a side character, but like the problems between him and Rose aren't the main focus of the story. The main focus is her protecting her friend Lissa from the Strigoi, is her protecting her friends from the Strigoi, from dealing with the queen of their world, and of dealing with the principal of their academy and trying to dodge all these like amazing obstacles. And so that's what I like about the series. It doesn't focus on the guy, the hunk, which I don't like those stories. I don't like stories where they just focus on the love story. Like once the guy comes into the story, they just completely they disregard the other stuff, and it's like wait, what happened with this person, or what happened with this event, and it's like they completely like shut down and just focus on that that love story. And I mean, I'm not against love stories, but if I want to read a love story, I'll read Nicholas Sparks or John Green. So anyway, I'm sorry this video is probably like really bad. This is like my third time doing it, so yeah, just leave a comment in the section what you want to see me do a review next of. I will do any kind of teen book you want, or at least ones that I've read. Right now I'm reading City of Heavenly Fire, and I'm reading it so slowly because I don't want it to end. And those of you who know me, I can read a 700-page book within 2 days, and this one I'm like completely like kind of making it go on for longer than it should because I don't want that world to end. I love the Shadowhunter world, so but I'm getting off track. So yeah, guys, if you want to see certain type of reviews or certain type of books you want me to do, I will do that. My next videos will be more fancy. I'm going to try and do pop-ups and stuff. I'll put like a little pop-up for my Instagram on here for you guys if you're interested. For those of you who aren't following it, it's just a fandom thing, so I post like all these photos and news reports and stuff. Since I'm a writer myself, I will post some of my stuff on the books. I will do some reviews for my books, but not right now. So thanks, guys.